Hello everyone. Welcome back. There we are. Perfect. Welcome to another stream, another session of the OuterWilds Platinum Hunt. That is, OuterWilds is another game. We are currently playing Outer Wilds, and we are doing the Platinum Hunt. We're currently on session 6 today. Yesterday we had session 5. We made quite a bit of progress on the story. I'm happy with how much we managed to do. And yeah, let's just get into it. And before we do that, the disclaimer that I always say is that remember that this is a very story-driven game, and the less we know about the story, the better, and the more enjoyable the experience becomes. And just like myself, there is some people that are following the streams and they have not played the game. This is my first ever playthrough, so in order for everybody to enjoy it in the way that it was intended, I really appreciate it if we keep it spoiler free for the people that have not played it. This is something that I say on the beginning and the end of each stream, of each session, for this particular game mostly. And yeah, I'm very thankful that from the previous streams we had people that played the game. They have not said anything about the story whatsoever, and they really respected that, so I'm very thankful for that, and I really appreciate that. I don't take that for granted. I was a bit hesitant about starting this game for that exact reason, but yeah, people are really showing that they care and they respect others, so I'm very happy about that. And yeah, it is making the game feel very enjoyable and interesting. And even though we have made quite a bit of progress through the story, still there are a lot of questions to be asked about what is going on in this very particular solar system. And yeah, it's like the more you know, or the more details that you find out about the solar system and what is going on in it, the more questions you have. And I think that's one of the reasons why this game was so successful, I believe. At least it's what making me come back. Very excited about keep playing and keep finding out more information about it. And yeah, just investigating and learning and exploring. So yeah, with that being said, let's get into it. We're gonna resume expedition, and today's goal is to go to the Black Hole Forge, I believe it's called. We have been trying to do that yesterday without much success. If I'm not mistaken, yesterday we read something about the Ash Twin, and they were transporting some resources from the Black Hole Forge. Yeah, then I crafted warp cores because we need a warp core. We already know that. We found that the one that's on the vessel in Dark Bramble is broken, so we need to find a new one. and they have been crafting them at Black Hole Forge before delivering them to Ash Twin. And there was some information on the Ash Twin where yeah, I don't know where it is, but we read something. Yeah, the towers from a ring form a ring around Ash Twin's equator, and the White Hole Station was used as a model for these towers, which were built for the Ash Twin project. So basically, each of those towers, they teleport you to a different planet. Therefore, I'm guessing one of those towers must teleport to Brittle Hollow, and from what I've seen, it would be very likely if they do it directly on the Black Hole Forge. So, yeah, I think we're gonna try and do that. Let's see. Let's go to the Ash Twin and see if the tower for Brittle Hollow is actually teleporting us to Black Hole Forge, or at least somewhere close to it, because we have not been able to enter the Black Hole Forge directly from Brittle Hollow. The only thing that we need to look into is which of the towers is actually Brittle Hollow. Apparently the towers have the shape of the planet that they teleport you to. So there was one. Let's see. Just want to see where we are. On the yeah, we're in the equator. So I'm gonna move the ship a little bit south, just a little bit away from the equator, because on the equator we're gonna have the sand column. Let's see. My mines. Statue workshop. Ash Twin Tower designs. So we have the tower with the little spikes is where we were before. It transports you to the sun station. The one with the two towers is the Ash Twin and the Ember Twin. The one with the little bubbles, I'm not sure if that's actually Brittle Hollow. No, that tower resembles a geyser, so it has to be. What's it called? Zima. And then a triangle one, because the cyclone one is gonna be Ocean's Deep. Ocean's Deep is it called? Something deep. So I'm guessing Brittle Hollow is gonna be the triangle shaped one. It is also floating, so okay. Let's see. Yeah, it's floating, so it has to be this one. Okay, let's go. So we're gonna stay in the equator until the sun goes away, and we have to look for the tower that is shaped like a triangle. have a way to... Jetpack, boost, jump. Oh no. Okay, we just lost our ship. Great. Hopefully the planet will use its gravitational pull to... yeah, keep our ship on the planet. Guess it's better than nothing. Not ideal, but it is what it is. Okay, we are currently on the equator and we need to look for this triangle shaped tower. Okay, this has to be the sun. The twin towers are the ash twin and the ember twin. Gonna move out all the way. We need to look for the triangle that is supposed to be brittle hollow. Okay, this has to be the twins. That is the sun, I believe. Seems like it. It would have been better to leave our ship on the planet, because now we cannot refuel, which sucks, but we'll see. I think I overestimated the fuel and oxygen consumption on the planet. Got 3 minutes of oxygen left. That's definitely not good. Okay, this is definitely not a triangle. Wonder if we can... We're gonna have to wait. for a little bit. Yeah, at least we have some oxygen back. Got the Twin Towers. Got the Sun Station. And we're either on Brittle Hollow or Timberhurst. This has to be Timberhurst. Here are the two towers. I think we should move. We need to move the other way. I'm so confused right now. Not here. Okay, at least we have the bridge. Running out of fuel, but yeah. This is the sun. See? We have oxygen here. Oh, great. This is just great. Is there one? Sure seems like it. This kind of looks like a cyclone, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, it has to be this one, right? Yeah, it's this one. How do we enter there? Running out of fuel. At least we have some oxygen. Better than nothing, I guess. Oh! What? What is this? I'm gonna move out of the way, just in case. Maybe not. Let's see. Okay. Where are we? Black Hole Forge. We did it. We're on Black Hole Forge. 30 meters. What? Exit to surface. We don't not want to go to the surface right now. Okay, we're on the other side of the towers. Black Hole Forge. Okay. Wait, what? Think because she's near the boarding area while the Black Hole Forge is in operation. Yeah, I think we need to pull it. There was a way to move the Black Hole Forge. So I think we need to do that, then we teleport. Crap. I don't think we can come back. Maybe we can go to the twin. Oh god, no. Yeah, I think we can go. Can we just be reasoned by sandstone? No. Yep, it worked. Okay. Let's get into our ship. It's still there. It is. Let's refuel. I don't think we can do it on this loop though. We have not used the port. Okay, good. Very curious about where the port from the twin... Crap. From the twins leads us to. So, master alarm. Okay, got it. Chill, bro. Yeah, I know. Where is it? Oh! What? My ship just blow up? Yeah, great. Okay, we have no ship now. That is perfect. At least we know what we have to do. We need to move the forge in Brittle Hollow, and then we need to teleport. And now we just need to... Yeah, this is already covered in sand. Might as well just leave the orbit and die. End this cycle. Yep. Let's see if we can go into the sun. Okay. Oh, that's right. Crap. Alright. So we know what we need to do now. Might as well do it now. We need to go to Brittle Hollow, move the Black Hole Forge, and then we need to teleport there. So let's do that. Brittle Hollow, here we go. Okay. I am pretty sure it was through this bridge. And then to the right. Yep. Okay. And now we need to go here. We lower the Black Hole Forge. We raise it depending on your perspective, and that's where we teleport from the Ash Twin. Now we go back. Let's get into our ship and we go to the Ash Twin. Let's refuel and let's see if we can either get out of here manually, or if not, we can just go through the black hole. Okay, see an opening there. Might as well try to take it. Careful. 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 Did it? Didn't have to go, sorry about that, through the black hole. And then we're gonna mark the Ash Twin and we're gonna go there. I really would not like to crash into the comet. slowly come closer, and we're gonna look for... That's a sun tower. Gotta be careful not to be pulled by the gravitational force from the Ember Twin. You know what? Might as well just land here. Don't think we have any other entries. Black Hole Forge is the second biggest question mark. The biggest one is the Ash Twin project, which maybe we need to use the port between the twins. Oh. Don't wanna get out of the orbit. Let's get our fuel back. At the planet. Is it there where we teleport? I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to see that as well. We haven't not used the teleport between the twins yet. This has to be Timber Hearth. This is the twins. We're gonna try that next. Right now, I already moved the forge, and I really don't want to lose all that progress from this loop. That must be Timberheart. Must be around here, then. Let's get back into the ship. Okay, this has to be the forge, then. Getting closer. Hopefully we can find either the warp core, I think it's called, or more information about it. Very curious right now about that. Don't think we can enter through the ceiling. Nope. man. We managed to get inside before the Ember Twin runs over. We're inside. Hopefully we're being teleported to the entrance of Black Hole Forge. Let's see. Here we are. That is the Black Hole Forge, if I'm not mistaken. So excited. Yes, it is. Let's see. Let's read the scroll. We have a statue. Not sure if we need to take pictures of the statue. We're in the Black Hole Forge. What is that? Where am I taking this first Black Hole core? Now where am I taking the remaining cores once they're ready? All of the warp towers are being constructed on Ash Twin, so the Black Hole cores will go there. My gratitude. In that case, Polk, Clary, I'm leaving for delivery. I'll send Yarrow your regards. Polk, I'll return to the forge shortly. I'm going to catch up to Root and help him deliver the first core to the Ash Twin, just to make sure Yarrow receives it. Of course you are. White hole cores are for the warp receivers. Each of the 6 receivers are being constructed at different locations, but those deliveries will be a greater pain in your cervical spine. The tower designs in the High Energy Lab on Ember Twin reveal each receiver's location. Ask Yarrow, he's familiar with them. There is another scroll that we can check. Of note, Yarrow believes he spotted a flaw in the warp tower designs, namely that one of the warp towers on Ash Twin will never activate because its warp receiver will never align overhead. Does your romantic interest think a warp tower's alignment point is its receiver? Does he not know that a warp tower always aligns with the center of its corresponding astral body? That isn't an unreasonable belief, given that the receiver does have to be located on or in close orbit around the relevant astral body. I seem to recall that was your understanding of warp technology at first. No, Yarrow understands this distinction. He likely doesn't realize the hourglass twins are so close together they function as a single astral body, the shared alignment point in between them. Okay. Got the Ash Twin project projector. Regarding the warp towers on Ash Twin, does each tower have to be perfectly aligned with the center of the astral body to which it's tuned? Enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, but if, for example, a tower's base were to shift even slightly, that tower might no longer align with its astral body. More accurately, I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, provided the next Nomai is not poke. You don't need the alignment angle to be exact, it only needs to be within 5 degrees of the astral body's center. Of note, this gives us a slightly longer warp window. I imagine this window will last roughly several seconds. As such, any nomai stepping onto the warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. We will need to be careful around the platform for the duration of the time it's active to avoid accidental transportation. Okay, so it's a 5-degree difference between... There's like a 5-degree margin for the warp to be activated. Cool. I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of Ash Twin. No, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? The core's durability could still be improved. I need more time. Ignore her, Yarrow. The core is finished, and if my sister tells you otherwise, then she will be finished as well. Don't worry, love. Poke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary, and her design work is beautifully clever. I'm intrigued, love. Everyone here working on the Ash Twin project is excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. Okay, so we need to go inside the center of Ash Twin then. The question is how. Yeah, we always see that so many times and I still don't understand. Yes, sir. How is the game and Platinum Hunt coming along? Hey, Morrow, how's everything going? It's going good. We're making a bit of progress on the story. Platinum Hunt is still very green. I have no idea what this does. But yeah, I don't have many trophies yet. I'm not sure if the trophies are more related to optional quests or maybe different things that you need to do. But they don't seem to be story related trophies, at least not for the time being. So yeah, I'm guessing the cleanup is gonna take a bit more time to complete. Oh no, I just made a huge mistake. That was not smart at all. Oh no. Okay, we're very much screwed, I believe. Gonna have to do this again on the next loop. Shit. But to appreciate the trophies that aren't story related, encouraging exploration and experimentation. I totally agree, yeah. Even more so, feels more with these kind of games because of, I mean, this game, for example, is 100% exploration and just experimenting different things, trying different stuff and see what works and what doesn't. So I wouldn't be surprised if either all of the trophies or just few of them are supposed to be that way. Okay, it's... yeah, this sucks. So yeah, I feel like there's gonna be quite a bit of cleanup on this game. A lot of trial and error. Trying to not use any guides for the story itself. I have not checked anything yet. But for the cleanup, I'm gonna have to at some point. Are you playing any interesting games at the moment? I think we're screwed. Yeah, we're not even close to the Ash Twins orbit. Guess we're moving that way. Not playing anything new lately. I'm still playing through Crimson Desert and a handful of games I'm loyal to that I keep going back. I heard Crimson Desert is a great game. Read a bit about mixed reviews, but it does feel like it's a game that I would enjoy. Yeah, we're pretty much screwed. Yeah, might as well just finish the cycle. We can check the ship's log, and yeah, we're gonna have to do the black hole forge thing again. It is a wonderful game for exploration and discovery. Some aspects I can be critical of, and some I'm supportive of. And Break, it's a wonderful game though, no doubt. Yeah, that's very aligned with what I looked into about the game. I haven't checked much because I don't want to spoil anything for myself, but yeah, a lot of people saying it has a lot of great things and a lot of not so great things. Very divisive. I like those kind of games. Okay, let's look for... Gonna have to go to Brittle Hollow anyways. We have to... Gonna try something. I have an idea for that black hole forge warp thing, and we're gonna try that out. How to do everything again. And while I wait for the tower on Ash Twin to be revealed, we can check the ship's log in the meantime. Gonna have to be extra careful here. Do not want to go into the black hole. Okay. Yes, we did it. Okay, we gotta repair starboard hull. Okay. So yeah, there. Cool. Let's do that. We... bring up the forge, because we need to check that out. And let's go to the Ash Twin. Oh no. Already? Crap. No! That sucks. Okay, managed to get here. That was super lucky, actually. Let's get the fuel. I was so close. Yes. Oof. That was a close one. Okay, at least we have an exit point. Easier than before. There we go. And now we look for star, and we're gonna go to the Ash Twin. Have to be careful with the autopilot. It's not that safe as one might think. Let's get closer to it. And we have Sun Tower. Oh, gotta get out. Okay, we can just stand around here. Let's wait for the sand or the ash to go down. In the meantime, I'm gonna check the ship log. Got the Black Hole Forge explored. Got some entries. Warp Tower's alignment point is not its warp receiver. Rather, a warp tower always aligns with the center of its corresponding astral body. Warp receiver must be located on or in close orbit around the relevant astral body. Hourglass twins are so close together they function as a single astral body, with a shared alignment point in between them. All of the warp towers were being constructed on Ash Twin, while the 6 warp receivers were being constructed at different locations. An Omai named Poked successfully forged an advanced warp core for the Ash Twin project. A diagram depicting the alignment angle between a warp tower and its corresponding astral body. Warp tower alignment angles are not exact. They only need to be within 5 degrees of the astral's body center. This results in slightly longer warp windows that last roughly several seconds. Anyone stepping onto the warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. We're gonna go into the Black Hole Forge and we're gonna use the warp when this is aligned, because I have no idea where it's gonna take us. Maybe here in the central chamber of Ash Twin. I don't know. Gonna see. And we still have nothing on this quantum signal coming from Timber Hearth. Let's go to the equator line. Now we just have to wait. Okay, those are the Ash Twin towers corresponding to the Ash Twin. And the next one gonna be the sun, I believe. Yes, it is. Let's get out of the way. I'm gonna refuel while we're at it. Let's see. Where the hell is that tower? Okay, so that one is for the sun. That one is for the Ash Twins. That one is for Timber Hearth. And there it is, Black Forge. Oh, to go back. That is such a cool concept. So we're on the Ash Twin, and whenever the Ember Twin marks is a line between the Ash Twin and the planet that you're going to, that's when you get teleported. So when it's on that tower, it's gonna be the sun station, and now it's aligned with it. Then on the next one is gonna be aligned with probably Ocean's Deep. We have the Ash Twin, then Ember Twin, and it's gonna be pointing that way. Yeah. The attention to little details can really take a game over the top in many ways. Yeah, it also makes it so much more immersive as well, because everything makes sense on the game. That also shows all the care and love that people put into the game. Crazy. No, I just made the exact same mistake than before. Right. Why do I keep doing that? Not again. Already read that. Ah. Okay. Gonna try something once again. Let's see if it works. No, crap. Gonna have to rush. Ah, I missed. Okay. I'm gonna have to do this again. And I need to stop jumping and remember that there is literally a black hole in the center of Timberhearth. And I'm actually upside down. Okay, we managed to get out of the orbit of the planet, I believe. Not yet. Okay, now we do. No, we're back on orbit. Crap. Okay. I messed up again. Yep, might as well just end the cycle. Let's try one more time. Let's see. Oh, hit a cable. let's land here. Gonna move the forge and coming up. Gonna get back into the ship. Gonna fly away from here. And go back from where we came from. Oh. Now we need to go to the ash twin. Let's go to the left. Encounter it on its orbit. Let's slow down a little bit. Let's get into orbit. We're gonna land it. Have the sun tower. Then the sun tower goes here. While we're at it, we might as well just check. Do have to kill some time, so check where this takes us and the other one, where does it take us? Getting closer. We are on the black hole warp. Let's see where we come out. Oh, that didn't work. What the hell? Okay, that definitely did not work. get back to it? Yes. Okay, good. Let's refuel. Okay, let's go and see what happens now. Okay, now need to remember not to jump like a dumbass, like I've been doing so far. So we're gonna walk slowly, surely, and I want to try something here. Where are we? I think we're on the same place. Okay, it just brought us back. That's Ocean's Deep. That is the sun. This is where I want to go. Okay, let's see. No, it just takes us out. Let's see. Maybe we can try this one. I don't know. I'm gonna wait for Ember Twin and see where this path takes us. Because that one, we're being pulled from the sand. I'm guessing there has to be something that we must do to avoid that, maybe? Because there is a black hole there as well. Black hole warp. Where are we? Okay. We are on Ember Twin. So this is the Ember Twin Porter. I'm gonna go back. There has to be something here. Oh, there is something there. And we need to stay here. Let's try here. know if we need to be on the exact path or just in the room. Oh, it worked. Where are we? We're in the room. Receive data from previous cycles. Mask receiving data from probe tracking module. Giant's Deep memory statue. Timber Hearth memory statue. 2 minutes until end of cycle transmission. There is one that fell. Okay. Today we finished the excavation of Ash Twin. Here in this space we carved, we will craft our most ambitious project yet, the Ash Twin project, powerful enough to send information back in time. We've also finished relocating old subterranean plants we made while digging. We'll need to keep our eyes on how significantly we altered the environment here. How far we've come since our experiments at the high energy lab, we still can hardly believe Rami's hypothesis was true. Okay, I'm getting the music, so let's just rush this. Giant Steep. Not by accident, the core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. Yeah, this is about to go into supernova. Let's try to log everything, and we're gonna read everything afterwards in the ship's log. Crap. How much information is there? Riddle Hollow. Timber Hearth. Have giant. Oh, we're gonna have to go back here. Crap. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get back here. What's going on? Okay. Okay, I think we got a lot of information there, but I didn't manage to read it all because I missed the previous window to teleport there. I'm gonna go back there directly. Let's read the log. That's it? Damn. Hollowed out chamber inside Ash Twin. The energy cables from the surface are plugged into a protective casing at the center of the planet. There are 8 monoliths that with no masks attached. 3 of the masks are actively receiving data from the probe tracking module, Giant Steep and Timber Hearth respectively. What was the probe tracking module? I don't remember that. The Ashton project was designed to use the energy from a supernova triggered by the Sun Station to send probe data from the orbital probe cannon 22 minutes into the past. Sun Station did not work, although the Ashton project was theoretically sound, the Nomai were unable to power it. I am a little bit lost. Want to check those two quantum fluctuation signals. Don't think we've been here. There is another one there. Okay, we got a grove shard. And there is another one. Across all bark, the quiet shade is always dark in the ancient glade. Wait, what? The sign is also moving though. Okay, let's... Great. Great, great, great. Shit. quantum grow. There is a strange rock shard in this grove that moves when I'm not watching. It emits a signal on the quantum fluctuations frequency. Found a poem written on one of the trees in the grove. Okay, the other one has to be the shard in the observatory. Let's log that as well. And yeah. There it is. Museum shard. A radio goes on and have them prepare ship. It really should be Gosan who brings Feldspar home. Again, thank you. You can hardly imagine how profoundly happy I am to hear they're alive and unharmed. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's go. Let's get back in the ship. We already did mark both the quantum fluctuations on this planet, so there isn't much else to do, I believe. There is something else on the lake bed cave, but I'm not sure what. Gotta go to the Ash Twin project center of it, the Sunless City. Need to check something there as well, and most of the entries are complete. Let's go. Okay, we gotta head to the Ash Twin. Hopefully the towers are unblocked now. Doesn't seem like it, but yeah. Let's get closer. Yeah, they are uncovered. Okay. Guess we could have been on the... Yeah, you could have been on the center already. Damn. That sucks. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna make myself another cup of coffee and we're gonna continue. We are back. Hopefully the audio, yeah, now it's working well. Okay, so now we have to wait. We just have to wait for the planet Ember Twin to go around and transport us to the other place. The Ash Twin Center, I believe it is. Let's refuel while we're at it. We have a little bit of time. And now let's get ready for this. Planet should be close. It is coming close. Let's do the same process. I'm gonna wait here. Once it comes through, we jump on the pad. There we go. Passing through. Perfect. "12 minutes. So we have 12 minutes now. Let's... We read all this already. We left the giant deep one here. Oh, I don't think jumping might be the best idea here. Yeah, so these are just the projection stones. It's okay. We already seen them. We marked everything here on our ship's log except this one. Install the mast inside the Ash Twin project blocks. They look beautiful, although I do feel as though I'm being observed. It's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds, otherwise I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. Ideally, they'll only need to activate once the project succeeds. As a safety measure, however, the statues will also activate in the event of equipment failure. They will? Why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin project, the statues and their masks will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. I hadn't thought of that. What a profoundly horrific fate that would be. I'm guessing that's a fate that they currently have. I don't know. This is the artificial gravity control. Now, I believe we have no gravity. Crap. Yeah, we might wanna use this. This is... Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project. You're about to access the core while the Ash Twin project is active. Okay, so that is the core. Let's remove the gravity. Guess we have to grab this. Music is done. And now I'm guessing there has to be... Oh no. No, 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 no. Go back. Is there a dark bramble portal? I don't think there is. How many planets do we have? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I guess we need to go to Dark Bramble then. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to be careful again. Okay, we got the distress beacon. We gotta follow the lights as we did before. And then we need to shoot this. Okay, Now we need to follow the scout. And to be very quiet. Getting slowly and slowly closer. Yeah, I think it's safe now. Got the vessel. Velocity matched. We have the suit. Got health and fuel full. And we need to get over here. Gotta use the warp core. Oh! This didn't happen before. Got gravity inside the ship. Got energy. Got okay. So I coordinates. We gotta do this and this and this. Then we need to go to the right. And then gotta do this. Got them registered, so they're on the screen. So I'm guessing that's the second coordinate. And let's put in the third one, which is here. Here, top left, diagonally down, and there. And now we put it down. Whoa! Is this the eye of the universe? Unable to pinpoint location. Have something down here. What is this? I'm recording now, Felix. I've never encountered anything like this. The signal the vessel is receiving appears to be older than the universe itself. This is our first contact with anything of this nature. Everyone, prepare to warp immediately. Skull, wait. I need more time to send an outgoing message. Shouldn't we tell another clan where we're going? We can send a message upon our arrival. This extraordinary signal appeared suddenly. It may disappear just as quickly. And we can't lose a discovery this incredible. Focus on preparing for the warp instead. I understand. Nona, is the vessel ready to warp to the signal's approximate coordinates? The warp core is powered, but this will be a significant jump. Afterward, we'll need time to recharge the core. That shouldn't create a problem, provided we arrive at or near the signal's source. Everyone, we're ready to warp. Got another ship log updated. Nothing happens. Do we need to open here? Whoa! We have a black hole. There's something up here. I'm not sure if I read this. Yeah, we read this already. Yeah, okay. I guess we need to go through this black hole. Now we seem to be in the eye of the universe. Gravity is 2.4 times the gravity of Timber Earth, I believe. We cannot launch ourselves. Connection with Scout is lost. And we don't have our Scout anymore. We cannot even recall it. Okay, we're going to the South Pole. He's detected. More trees. Swear to God. If they wanted to, they could put a huge jump scare here with an anglerfish. Those things terrify me. So this is the eye of the universe then? But what did we jump into before then? What the hell? Guess we need to... We don't have a Scout. Okay, so now the gravity is... No. How do we do this then? Maybe from there? Let's see. Oh, there we go. hell? Feldspar, Gosen, Slate, and Hornfels. Got the my statue. This is horrifying. At the end of its lifespan, our sun collapsed under its own gravity and then exploded in a violent supernova. Do I need to drop out of the observatory? Oh. That's cool. That looks incredible. That is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I can't see anything. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. Okay. Unidentified signal nearby. Whoa. Esker, you hear music? How do we go inside? You hear music? Yeah, I do hear music. Okay, there it is. No. There we go. I'm guessing they're all reuniting. It's not quite time yet. I'm pretty sure we'll need the others for this next part. We'll need, you know, everyone. No rush. Take your time. Matter not even exist here. Okay, they're all gathering together. I'm just gonna follow the same sound. Okay, nice. Talk to Chert. The stars were beautiful, weren't they? Even if our star is what ultimately killed us. I'll wait here and remember them while you gather everybody. They're all dead? Quiet shade. Gross old bark. It's the same poem in the ancient glade. It's always dark. Hey, time pile. We're getting the band back together, huh? Go on, go find the others. I'll be here. You don't need me yet, but you will. We only have one left. Who's that? Oh, fuck. Hatchling, you found me. Nice to have company around the campfire, isn't it? Go on, go get the others. Wouldn't want them to miss out. There's one missing. We don't know who that is. They're all pointing up. Now there's a lot of them. We have the ship. Unknown. Gather. Who is that? Solanum. A conscious observer has entered the eye. I wonder what happens now. Is it time to find out? Yes. This song is new to me, but I am honored to be a part of it. Should I begin? Yes. You got it. I'll do my best. Shall I begin? Yes. Well then, here I go. Can't wait to play with the whole group again. Can I start? Yes. Okay, won't let you down. What'd you say then? Should I get out the old harmonica? Yes. Here goes nothing. What'd you say? Time, buddy? Ready to start the music? Yes. Should be good. I learned a lot by the end of everything. The past is past now. That's, that's okay. It's never really gone completely. Future is always built on the past. even if we won't get to see it. Still, it's time for something new now. I believe we reached the end of our journey. All that remains is to collapse the innumerable possibilities before us. I'm ready to learn what comes next. Not yet. It's tempting to linger in this moment while every possibility still exists, but unless they are collapsed by an observer, they will never be more than possibilities. I just want to talk to somebody, to everybody else. Even if it's over now, I had a good time learning. I think the rules are about to change. Wow, how long has it been since I got to make music with everyone around a campfire? I'm really happy we're all here. You cut it a little close, don't you think? Well, it worked out alright in the end, I suppose. I hope there are beasties in the next one. I'll tell you what, this has been really fun. I got to help make something pretty cool, so I got no complaints. I mean, not me, exactly. Close enough. It's a kind of thing that makes you glad you stopped and smell the pine trees along the way, you know? Okay, I think we're ready. I believe we reached the end of our journey. All that remains is to collapse the innumerable possibilities before us. Are you ready to learn what comes next? Yes. I admire your curiosity, friend. Let's find out together. Okay, that's it. Um, yeah, I'm without words really. 14.3 billion years later. Is the cycle beginning again? We load previous save. Let's see where we are. There is an advanced warp core inside the protective casing at the center of the planet. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project. Sun station did not work, although the Ash Twin project was theoretically sound, and Omai were unable to power it. So we've been trying to do the same thing, trying to solve it, and we haven't been able to do it either. I found a recording of the original signal the Nomai encountered from the Eye of the Universe. The Nomai were worried the signal might disappear, so they warped before they could tell another clan where they were going. They did not survive, and nobody else knew where did they go. Interesting. Yeah, that's the end of the story for OuterWilds. I believe there are some entries that we need to look into. The ending was... I'm a bit conflicted about it. I loved it, and I have some questions still. I guess that's the whole concept of the game. But yeah, I really enjoyed it, and yeah, the story is amazing, to be honest. Makes you reflect a lot as well. But yeah, that's the end of the story for Outer Wilds. I believe we can call it a day. And all we have left is starting working towards a platinum trophy. Gonna start doing the cleanup tomorrow. And yeah, start doing the... achieving the different trophies that we need to get for the platinum. Evidently, the trophies are not story related, and they do seem to be related to different situations that you may encounter or things that you may do specifically during the exploring part. Doesn't seem like there are any direct related story trophies or trophies related to the story, and it's all based on exploration and specific circumstances that you need to activate. So yeah, tomorrow we're gonna start focusing on that. I'm gonna start looking a little bit into what do we need to do for each trophy and see if the trophies themselves have any kind of clues on that. I have not checked that yet, so we're gonna do that, and then after that, if we happen to struggle with a specific trophy or something, we are going to start delving a little bit into guides to get set trophies. But for the time being, we're gonna leave it here, finish the story, ending on a high note with the game. I definitely understand the reviews for the game. I have only heard great things about it, and now that I played it completely, at least the story part, I totally understand and agree with what people are saying. It is a great game, super enjoyable and very interesting as well. A very interesting concept too, and yeah, leaves you thinking a little bit and reflecting, which is something that I really like video games, specifically when you finish them, when you complete them, and it lets you thinking about it even after finishing the game. So yeah, tomorrow we're gonna continue. We, like I said, story part seems to be completed, so we're gonna start focusing on doing the cleanup for the trophies, and I'm gonna see how long that's gonna take. I have no idea. If it happens to be fast, which I highly doubt, because of I have basically gotten, I think, 2 trophies, and I'm not sure how many there are in total. So yeah, I don't know how many sessions it's gonna take to get the platinum, but we're gonna see. And after that, we're gonna move on to the next game that I believe is already decided. So I'm gonna get to downloading that one, and while we get the platinum for this one. Yeah, Super happy with this game. Really, really enjoyed it. Hope you guys did as well. And yeah, happy that we completed the story. And we're gonna start with the cleanup tomorrow, like I said. Yeah. So yeah, I really appreciate you guys being on stream, interacting with me, chatting, being there, watching, listening me to me listen to me rant, uh, and yeah, just hanging out. It's a lot of fun, and I really enjoy that. I also want to thank you guys for not spoiling anything about the game. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, I was a bit hesitant about playing or streaming this game in particular because of how heavily influenced by the story is. This game is based of exploration and investigating, and I didn't want to spoil anything either for myself or for people watching. So I'm really happy that that didn't happen and that nobody spoiled anything. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, I'm really appreciative of that. I want to thank you guys for respecting that and respecting everybody. I'm very happy about that, and I'm super satisfied with how everything went with the story of the game. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the beginning of the trophy cleanup for Outer Wilds. It's gonna be session 7, and we can start getting or hunting that platinum trophy. So yeah, hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow to get some trophies. See you in the next one.